Hi, my name is Digna, and today we are going to do a lead magnet in Canva, and I'm going to show you step by step how to do it from my computer. So make sure you watch the whole video. I'm going to give you lots of tips on how to make it good. So I'm building this lead magnet for my information business, and if you want to follow along my journey, make sure you subscribe because I'll be sharing everything that I do to generate sales and how I'm building the whole business. One of the things that I want to mention about lead magnets is make sure that you are actually giving value, because nowadays people are so tired of the ebooks and reports and things, especially because most marketers don't actually give any value. Like, I have downloaded so many of them that have actually given me nothing, and it's just full of like fluff. So make sure you're actually giving away something that you would ask money for. You will build a much better relationship like that. And as humans, we always want to give back when we are given. It's our natural instinct. So don't feel scared that because you're giving it away for free, that like you could, you're losing revenue or something like that. Don't even think about it. Honestly, you're starting your relationship with the clients in the right place. They will trust you more, and they will be so thankful if they learned anything from you or if they got any help from you. So make sure that you can actually ask money for that. So let's get into my computer. Okay, so I love to create any Word files on Google Drive under Word documents, and you have access to it as well. If you have a Gmail or a Google account, then you have like free access to it. But so I'm gonna create the PDF, and I'm gonna write out the whole thing in here before I go to Canva, where I make it pretty. Okay, so now the PDF is ready. I've written it all out, and I've made notes for myself in here with the links where to add them. And I also recommend to let someone else double check it. Like, my English is not that great, so I always let someone, reread it. And I'm sure there's some weird sentences in here still, but I try to focus on the value, and hopefully, they'll be so happy that they won't notice a couple of grammar mistakes or things like that, but try to avoid them. So now we're gonna go to Canva, and in here we're gonna create a design, and we're gonna choose A4 document. Now in here you can choose some really cool templates. You don't even have to reinvent anything. If you want to check Canva out, I'll add the link to the description. But it's really good. Like, I'm not very creative when it comes to design, so Canva has literally saved me so many times. But we're just gonna choose one template. I kind of like this one, and you press apply both pages, and now you have two of them. And now that's where like the cool part starts, because now you get to customize all of it. So I don't like this one because it doesn't really go with the topic, so I go to elements. Obviously I have eyelash extensions, so I'm gonna do some lashes. So it's really pretty. I take this one. And now you can edit the color of this, so you can do in your brand colors, or you can also edit the colors of the PDF. So for example, our colors are like green and pink, so you can add your color in here, and boom. So now I'm just gonna change this color as well, and our second color is like gold. And you can do the same on the second page. And then you just start copy pasting your text in here, and you can change the fonts as well. If you just press on it, you can change it from here, or you can just leave it. So I'm just gonna put my text in here, and then we're gonna make it even prettier. I recommend doing, and that is adding your links under every page. So if you're offering, if you have an offer or you're selling something at the end of this book, then add that offer to each and every page. And we're gonna do that right now. Just gonna add a text, and I'm gonna take this one here. And now you add your links in there. So when they do press on it, it's going to bring them somewhere. And it's really cool because it's like a PDF. And even if they download it, they can still press the links and it goes to the website. But what I'm going to do now is, since I have the first page for the content, I'm just going to copy this because all of my fonts and colors are in here already. So it's going to be really easy, and you're just going to press here, duplicate. And ta-da! And now we're just gonna change the text, and the link in here is gonna stay the same, that we're gonna keep on every page, so it's gonna make it much easier. So I'm gonna just add the text. So once you have all your text copy pasted into Canva, you can go back and change the fonts. You can change the size of the text, make sure it's like readable. So you're making the lines more separated. You can also see how the whole thing looks if you just press here and open the full screen. So you can see how big the font is, and if it's too small, I would go back and change it. If it's too big, you can make it smaller. It's up to you. The next step that I would recommend doing is going through the text and changing some of the texts to bold, or changing their colors. So if there's some sentences that you want to turn more attention to, you can do that with color and making it bold, because a lot of people do skim through the material, and this would make sure that they are reading the important things. So just go through, change the color of some of the sentences and make them bold. Also, what you want to do is, everywhere you mention your links, make sure you actually add the links as well, so that when they press on it, there's a link that goes with it. Sometimes you can forget that, so just go through and make sure everything is linkable. So that's how you create the PDF, an ebook. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to follow my journey on how I build my information product business, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video. It really helps me out. The Canva link is in my description, and the next step would be to build a landing page for the lead magnet. So I'm gonna put the link in the description as well. I've already made a video about that, and I'm gonna make another one which is specifically about this lead magnet. So make sure you check the links in the description. Let me know in the comments if it helped you out at all, and I will see you in the next one.